Hey there YouTube, it's Frankie Bermuda here, bringing you a deck profile on my updated and actually first deck I have ever had that I've done 2 in a row deck profiles with, my Nova Grappler deck. As you can saw last time, I had a, let me fix the lighting, I had a gold rutile deck, and then as you can see I turned it into Azure Dragon. Because this card is just like my favorite Nova Grappler in the whole game. This deck, I can't wait for the cross ride because it's going to make this deck so much better. So, without further ado, let's get to the cards of the deck. First, the grade 3s. I run 4 copies of the Azure Dragon, the beast monster of the deck. One's SP, yes. I don't really care about SP, but I had the option, so I figured to take it. This is my favorite in the deck. I just love this card, this Azure Dragon. This deck hasn't won much, because then again, I'm not really that good with this deck, but that's the point of Vanguard, to get better. So yeah, there's 4 Azure, oh, and Kamui sleeves, yeah. There's 4 Azure Dragons, 2 Ashura Kaiser, because I only have 2 right now, and then the Kaiser fill-ins are Moe the Great and Death Metal Droid. That's 8 grade 3s. And the grade 2s, we have my favorite grade 2s in the whole game. The Death, which is ironic because all my favorite cards from the game are in the Nova Grappler clan. Here's 2, the grade 2s, the 3 Death Army ladies. I just love the skill of the Death Army cards. Just, amazing. Then you have 3 King of Sword for your 10k vanilla beaters. And then of course 2 Brutal Jack. I just love Brutal Jack. Hey, there's another one. And then you've got 1 Magician Girl Kirara. Because I only have 1, I'm ordering 1 more, so I can run 2. That's what I'm hoping for. And 2 of the Tortoise, because I found that 2 is good enough. 3, I had room for 3. It's just, and I might even be taking him out because I barely use him. In the grade 1s, I run 4 Death Army guys, because I figured that since he's a back row, that if you like drop check a grade 3, whatever, that it's just like helpful. And plus if you get a grade 3 in the stand trigger, it'd be pretty cool. It'd just be like bitchin'. 1 Twin Blader, I'm ordering 2 more, so it makes 3. 2 Dancing Wolf, I'm always gonna run this card, I love it. It may be terrible, but I love Dancing Wolf. 4 Tough Boys, you gotta have your 8k boosters. Just gotta. And I run also 3 of the Shouts. It's the Shout. That's what that works. And now for the trigger lineup, I run 4, of course, Battle Razor, 2 Turbo Razor until I get 2 more, and 2 Grapple Mania. These are the fill-ins for this. So it's basically going to go to this. That's what this is going to be. Typical trigger lineup. And this may not be surprising, it might. 4 Shining Ladies. I don't run the Gong anymore, I used to, but this deck I found I don't want to be defensive, I want to be as offensive as possible. Put as much pressure on my opponent, so if they know I'm running triggers, they're going critical triggers, they're going to want to guard. And the last triggers, of course, 4 Claras. I'm not going to trade her for Wallboy, just because, yeah. And then your starter, Azure Dragon. Or Azure, oh sorry. Ooh, I got Azure on the mind. White Tiger. Good card. So yeah, that's my deck profile. Leave me any comments, questions, or concerns. Like, leave me anything telling me how good the deck was and if it's built right. It's gonna have work, yes. And give me any suggestions, anything I'll take into consideration. Thank you. Comment, rate, subscribe, and remember, a deck is only as good as the player that uses it.